Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Uh, Welcome to today's story. And today's story is a story of my condition, MND, motor neuron disease. And I'll break down every aspect from what causes it, its signs and symptoms, the myths that people have about the condition, the true facts about the condition, and whether the condition has cure or not. So, without further stories and further information, let's dive right into the story. So, motor neuron disease is a condition that affects the voluntary movement of a body. It affects the muscles concerned with the voluntary movement. In this case, with an example, a voluntary movement is when, like, I'd want to fold and unfold my fingers, but ni ngumu kidogo. Ni ngumu because the muscles that are concerned, ama the muscles that ziko na hiyo job ya kufanya my fingers fold and unfold, it's either they are weak or dead. So that's the effect, the muscles that are affected causes the disease called MND. Now this is how it works. Information comes from the brain on to the nervous system and all that. When it gets to the nerves, and the nerves coordinate with the muscles to perform a voluntary action, like pointing or holding something, unakuta the nerves ita pass the information pia to the muscles, ama ita coordinate na the muscles to perform the action. But in a case that the nerves will find the muscles either weak or dead, the voluntary action won't take place. So that limits the action from taking place. Now, MND iko na three types. There's the type that is called ALS. ALS is a type of MND that affects both the upper limbs, mikono, and the lower limbs, miguu. So if you find a person like me now, I'm affected with MND, the ASL type, the ALS type. And another type is it's called PLS. PLS affects only the upper limbs, mikono peke yake. Mguu utakuta mtu ako sawa, lakini mkono iko like this. But mguu is very strong, very healthy, and very functioning. The other one is called PMA, progressive muscle atrophy. In affect the lower limbs. Utakuta mtu miguu ziko in this form, kama mkono yangu iko na less flesh, iko affected with MND, lakini mikono ni very strong. Mikono ziko tu sawa and everything. So those are the three types of MND. MND is caused by some genetic factors, either from the parent directly or from generations. Someone else had the condition some other time back. So it's either you get it genetically, ama it's caused by some environmental factors, which I'm not really sure which the factors are, lakini it's caused by some environmental factors. In this case, I'm not that sure of the factors, but the main thing that causes the challenge is the genes and the environmental factors. From the causes and everything, obviously there are the signs and symptoms. The signs utaona if ni mtu huyo, someone who is ni adult, you'll note kuna the wearing out of the flesh. Utakuta muscles pia mwili grow venye inafaa kugrow, na muscles pia zigrow venye zinafaa zigrow. The muscles are here, so you'll note pia kulingana na mwili ya mtu vile inakaa, you'll note ameanza kuwa affected na MND. Mikono if it's in this case, mkono inaweza anza kufold in such a case. Unaweza kuta pia this person ana try to move from one place to another, but inakuwa struggle. His breathing, akona some challenges in breathing, akona some stress in performing some tasks zenye ni manual. So unakuta juhana the muscles za kumsaidia maybe to lift something or to perform a certain action. So symptoms ni hizo. Ukinote there's a way muscles zinaenda zikiwear out, ama there's a way mtu anashindwa kutembea, either unachoka haraka ama unashindwa kubreathe poa, unakuta it's one of the symptoms za MND. Now, beside the signs and symptoms, kuna the aspect of whether the condition has cure or not. From science and from research mpaka wa leo, the condition unfortunately haina any cure, haina any medicine yenye inaweza sema ati if you take this your muscles get back to their state and you get back stronger and the condition is gone. No, but there are remedies. Kuna vitu ukifanya you will improve na zita prevent the condition from kuendelea kumagnify. Among the things ni exercises, physical exercises, which is the major one. Ukifanya physical exercises itasaidia kabisa ku build up the muscles. Itakuwa it's like you're fighting the muscles as they try to wear out or as they try to get weak. You are forcing them to grow, and you're forcing them to get more stronger and to get back to their state. So it's like a tug of war. You're struggling and the muscles are still struggling. So it's a challenge juu unakuta haina cure kabisa haina cure. But with physical exercises, for me it has worked. I've pushed my wheelchair on my own. I've pushed my wheelchair from 2013 non-stop to date. Sasa ndo nimepunguza kidogo because of the new electric chair, but I'll get back to my manual kidogo. I'll mix up schedules, kumoja the manuals, kwingine the automatic one. But in my case, physical exercises may help a lot. I've done the physical, the pushing. Na pia in school, in high school we used to have a physiotherapy gym. So where the gym is much focused on doing physiotherapy, CRT, easy and everything. Nile there's an instructor, there's a physiotherapist who is contracted by the school to guide us on physiotherapy. So we used to have lessons za physiotherapy ama lessons za gym. Naenda gym 40 minutes or an hour, you perform your physical actions, and that helped kabisa. And I remember at one time pia there's a time nilikuwa nasukuma wheelchair and I used to get support from my right leg. Nilikuwa nakanyanga nayo chini as I push natumia mguu inaniongezea some energy. So it helped na ikasaidia kabisa. And mguu ya right ikakuwa more stronger than the left arm. Jia the actions that nilikuwa naipea. Hizo kazi nilikuwa naifanyisha and everything. So through physical activities na the physical exercises nime improve kabisa. And nimekuwa pia fit nimekuwa fit kimwili juu ya the physical exercises, pushing the chair and everything. So among the main things that we can access as people with MND, ama as a parent with a child with MND, ni doing physical exercises. If you're a parent, allow this child to have time physical exercises. Kama ana try kumove kidogo, support him here and there, mpe time yake ya kufanya physical exercises. Mpe guide pia, kwa instructor wake kidogo, help him to do things here and there. Na at the end of the day utakuta ameanza kuimprove and ameanza kuchange. So another thing that can reduce the condition from growing or from magnifying, there are some medications which I'm not really sure of sijaitumia any medication in my case, but there must be medications which, from my research and everything, kuna dawa kadhaa nilivyoona, you can take the dawa and zinapunguza the condition from growing. And kumaanisha inapunguza the condition from growing ni kumaanisha ina fight the muscles not to get weak or not to die. So ina keep the muscles alive for some time. As you continue taking the medicine, ni the more pia inaenda iki make the muscles remain in the state that they should be in. So one way to prevent this condition and to finyilia this condition is to do physical exercises. That I'll emphasize. That one I'll say it day in, day out, because it has worked for me. Do physical exercises, kabisa. They'll help and they'll end up helping you. For some doctors to know that you have this condition, obvious, they'll do tests, they'll do some examinations here and there, but that shouldn't bother you as a parent or a person who feels like you have the symptoms of or the signs, or you're the person who knows a person who has the signs as MND. Leave that to the doctors. Your part is, the moment you notice that you have any sign or any symptoms MND, take your time, visit these level 5 hospitals. They have the ability to research, to know, and I am very sure they have the data and they have the research and any results or anything that they need to results of someone else who had the condition maybe, or any information that they need to of what they need to do to treat you. If at all they don't have anything, they have the ability to refer you to a larger hospital, maybe a level 6 hospital. Not maybe, but a level 6 hospital. So as soon as you notice anything, visit the hospitals. And I'm emphasizing on the level 5 and level 6 hospital in case of a referral. The level 5, I'm saying this because the level 5 are large hospitals and this condition is very rare. So in most cases, the level 5 hospitals have dealt with such a case, hata kama ni moja in a whole period of time. So they know and they have maybe the information. They'll refer you, and at the end of the day you'll get help. So in my case, I went through so many operations, can't remember the number, but I went through so many operations. But the last word the doctor gave my parents is, wacha kijana afanye mazoezi. And that has been my thing, and that has been what has kept me going all the time. So I did mazoezi, up to date I'm doing them, na zinanisaidia. They've improved my life, kabisa. They are famous people. In fact, this condition, MND, is also known as Lou Gehrig. And Lou Gehrig is a famous former baseball player. he stopped playing in 1938 after after being diagnosed with MND, the ALS, na alikuwa diagnosed after in his 17th career year ya kucheza baseball. So in his honor, the condition was called Lou Gehrig. Sorry, Lou Gehrig. These terms, Lou Gehrig. So the condition was named that after him, because the world hasn't seen any other person with the same condition who is in the limelight like him, like he was at the time. So in his honor, the condition was named after him. And the record has it that during his retirement speech, he raised awareness concerning the condition. He spoke about the condition. He said everything that, and the loss that the condition has brought to him. He shared the tragic impact that the condition brought. So, unfortunately, after a year, he passed on. And from then, for his remembrance, the baseball team and the baseball clubs wamekuwa na some awards every year. They award best baseball players, awards za ujama. So he, unfortunately, na kwa the awards, the shows and everything, kwa hiyo the ceremonies, they always raise awareness about the MND condition. Now they always they find ways to do research on the condition, ndio pia kupatikane the cure and something that can stop the muscles from dying. So they're on track. The research is underway. The programs are underway. They are doing things kufanya research ya kuimprove na kupunguza the makali ya ugonjwa. Another great person is called Jason. Jason used to be a guitarist. In fact, he used to play music still with the condition, but unfortunately condition ilienda ikakuwa worse, so he needed to stop. But regardless of ye kukuwa diagnosed, aliplay guitar bado. He used to play the guitar, akaplay after some time, hang boots. Lakini he still does music, but in some other ways, some technological ways, but aliacha kuplay guitar. He's among the people wenye wana champion for research ya MND, na wana find any way possible kukuwe na research ya MND kufanywa na kukuwe na cure ipatikane. So such people are doing great things, and here we are still doing great things. Another great person is Maya Karanja. Regardless of anything, we still push. We still want to live a good life, regardless of MND. So, the person who is diagnosed with MND can still live, but it still depends with, as I said, it depends with how the person does things to improve his condition, ama to improve his state. If a person does more exercises, ugonjwa itakukalia. If a person amelegea kidogo, ugonjwa kuna vile itakukalia in a way. So kuna mse anaweza shikwa na the condition, na by bad luck a pass after some time, like in the case ya Lou, ali pass after a year. Na kuna mwingine anaweza stay na this condition. In my case, nimestay na this condition from 2006, and we're still moving. So depending on how you treat yourself, how you manage yourself, ndio ina depend na vile condition itakupeleka pia. So here we are, today's story is done, and see in the next story. Vile tu nasema, usirisk kulenga kuhata story next. Don't risk missing the next story. Subscribe, finya kengele hapo, and share these stories. Acha story ifikie kila msee, na ni information pia. It's a good information, inasaidia, na let's always share these stories for our own good and for the good of everyone. So subscribe, share, and let's continue watching. See you in the next story, and in a few days, by the way. See you in the next story, and bye bye.